One that's down, and that is General Electric, $13 a share, barely. Venezuela, the country struggling with food shortages. The president, Nicolas Maduro, is using food as a way to get people to vote for him. He threatens, I'll take the food away if I lose the forthcoming election. Blood Profits author Vanessa Newman acts as our reporter, not necessarily on the scene, but certainly someone who knows what's going on down there. She is with us this morning. First of all, Vanessa, who's supplying this food? They can't feed themselves, so which outside authority is giving the food to Maduro, which he then uses to bribe the people with?
Aha. Well, you see, he has put the military in charge. I blogged about it about almost 2 years ago. He put the military in charge, like all other means of production, in charge of food distribution. The minute I saw that, I knew it was a recipe for corruption, and it absolutely is. So they basically find ways to buy the food on the international market. Some of it comes through suppliers in Miami. So a lot of this comes through suppliers in Miami or Mexico or Central America or other countries in Latin America. The military buys it and sells it. But in that transaction, they're taking a huge cut. So that's one of the ways he keeps military support and is also using it to keep support from the people. Starvation and corruption.
We've asked you many, many times, when is this guy going? Maduro, when is the president going? I have to answer my own question. He ain't going. I mean, this guy will have to be carried out. Can I put it like that?
Yes, unfortunately, yes, I think that is right. Now, I think that, he announced these elections, which nobody thinks is real and has been condemned by the international community for May 20th. He is so sure he's going to win the elections that he's already announced that he's going to change the currency after the elections, January 1st, which means he knows he's going to be president. So now there's a push to try and get change going before then. There are talks that, the military might revolt, but the only way you get the military to revolt is cut off the money, which is cut off the oil money and cut off the food money and also sanction them for their drug trafficking. Those are the three main sources of income. That's what's keeping them from overthrowing
Well, is there any sign that America is going to take action in those three areas and say, enough's enough, that's it?
Well, it's no secret. It has been, publicly issued by the White House that they are considering sanctioning the entire oil industry. And this is a huge discussion, not only all over Latin America, but in the international business community. What's going to happen if they sanction all of the oil? The U.S. hasn't quite done it because it's considered to be really radical and, what will be the humanitarian, it will worsen the humanitarian situation. So
well,
they're considering that.
Would you be surprised if the Trump administration turned around and said, enough's enough, no more oil?
You know what? They keep saying that that's what they're considering, and they keep saying that they're moving towards that. I think they're assessing it, and they're inching towards it. I tell you what, with the changes in the White House now, with Pompeo in state, and now Bolton in, I think we're going to see a much harder line toward Venezuela. So we all, oil industry and Venezuela observers all think that it's going to happen.
Okay, and we'll have you back when it does, and
thank you.
When it's about to happen. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, thank you.